Hi, what is an yield curve? Yield curve is a plot of the interest rate or the yield with respect to the bonds of various maturities, generally of 3 month, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, and 30 years maturities, but all of them will have same credit rating. Yield curve will help you understand the economy of a country, and it will help the investors to change their investment horizon and investment options. This is the chart of a normal yield curve. A normal yield curve will have bonds with lower maturity having lower yield, whereas bonds with higher maturity will have higher yields. This is generally happens when the economy is expanding, as a result of which the bonds with higher maturity will have higher yields, because as the economy expands, then there will be the inflation will also increase. So as a result of which the higher maturity bonds will have higher yields. In case the economy expands very rapidly, as in this case, where the slope is very high, this is the rapid expansion, then the inflation will be very high, as a result of which the bonds with higher maturity will have very high yields, indicating that the economy is overheating. Next, let us come to the another form known as inverted yield curve. Here, in inverted yield curve generally happens when the economy is shrinking or economy is in a recession. Here, bonds with shorter maturity will have higher yields, whereas the bonds with longer maturity will have lower yields. This is because the people who want to invest would like to invest in safe havens, because equity will not be a good investment. Hence they start bidding higher for the long term bonds with higher maturity, as a result of which the yield of the bond decreases and the price of the bond increases. In case of a flat curve, let us imagine there is a flat curve. This indicates an economic indecision where bonds of all maturities will generally have a same yield. So yield curve comes in three forms: normal yield curve, inverted yield curve, and flat yield curve. So based on the shape of the yield curve, the investors can take appropriate and prudent decision with respect to their long-term investment horizons.